I like to mount the wood between centers. Putting it on the spur center here at the headstock, just getting a good look and centering it mostly by eye. Bring up the tailstock, give it just a touch of a bite, and then spin until you can see the wood is perpendicular to the body of the lathe. Now, a couple of minor adjustments. Tighten up that tailstock. A few more spins just to make sure it clears the tool rest. You don't want to hit that tool rest when the wood is moving fast. And we're ready to roll. I like to start the roughing near the outer edges of the bowl. This is the point where there is the most imbalance. So our first cuts give us a better balance as we move in on the piece and makes the turning easier. Here I am using a 3/8 inch homemade Olin tool. It is sharpened to 45 degrees and rounded on the tip. Roll gouges work great, and this is just my preference. Each cut comes a little bit closer to the center of the bowl. And you'll notice the glove keeps a lot of that bark from chewing away at my hand. Continue to chip away at the rough parts of the bowl. You can see from the balance of the bark left that the piece is fairly even, fairly well centered. I adjust the tool rest to bring myself in that little bit closer to the wood to give better control. Occasionally the tailstock is tightened to make sure the wood stays solid. That spur center is acting like a spade bit in a drill press, and will try to work its way deeper into the wood. Tighten the tailstock occasionally. The passes are getting longer and longer the closer you get to the bottom and the more the wood is balanced. Continue the cuts. Start to look at the bottom and where it is going to be on the bowl, the size. Continue to take off all the extra bits and pieces, smoothing down the edges. Move the tool rest in as necessary for good control. Some of the cuts may be heavier, and you notice the wood catch a bit. That's slipping at the spur center. Tighten up the tailstock and continue to make the cuts. Now as we come to getting that final edge down, just get a better perspective. You see the refining coming. I'm not too worried about a fine surface so much as the right shape. This is rough cutting after all. This part of the roughing is almost done. Just a couple more fussy cuts, having established the bottom space, and then coming up the side a little bit. I'll then stop the lathe, pause to sharpen, then flip the bowl around and do the inside, removing any pith first that needs to be, and getting that inside out ready to sit on the shelf and dry.